It was in 2003 when the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, decided to make his state the global investment destination. He was mocked and ridiculed, but he knew his people. He knew the enterprising spirit of Gujaratis and how, with making some changes at the policy level, the ease of business could be increased and investment could be brought in, leading to job opportunities. The roads were built, infrastructure was developed at an increased pace, and one window solution provided: red tapeism and bureaucratic roadblocks removed. Gujarat propelled to prosperity. Hello and welcome, I am Shreya and you're watching The Pamphlet. Over the years, taking a cue from the success of Gujarat under Narendra Modi, many state governments organized business summits to attract investment and increase opportunities. Many of these governments were communist or socialist governments too, which look down upon businesses and scoff at capitalists. Except even they know that activism in the streets will not bring food on the table, unless you are sponsored by foreign-funded NGO. In which case too, capitalism wins. Of many state governments, the West Bengal government under Mamata Banerjee also decided to start the Bengal Global Summit on the lines of Vibrant Gujarat. The investment summit was kicked off in 2012, almost a decade after Gujarat's and 4 years after protests led by Mamata Banerjee, who was then in the opposition, drove out Tata Motors from Singur in West Bengal to Sanand in Gujarat's Ahmedabad. However, it has consistently been a damn squib. Mamata Banerjee government in the state has made big announcements of investments and big projects, but they have not quite taken off. In 2015, the state government had announced MOUs worth rupees 2.43 crore in 2016. This figure was rupees 2.50 crore in 2017. It was of rupees 2.35 crore in 2018, rupees 2.19 crore, and in 2019, the total sum of the MOUs signed was rupees 2.85 crore. In 2022, Mamata Banerjee government announced 137 MOUs worth rupees 3.42 crore was signed. However, how many of these have actually converted into real investment and projects? No one knows. While TMC leader Mahua Moitra attacks Ahmedabad-based businessman Gautam Adani in her attempt to target PM Modi, who is also a Gujarati, her leader Mamata Banerjee has been quite welcoming to the outsider money, so to speak. For 2 consecutive summits, Gautam Adani promised investments in Bengal, along with the development of Tajpur deep sea port. However, after months of waiting, the state government never quite issued the letter of agreement. And while the business conglomerate was busy doing preparations, Mamata Banerjee on Tuesday said that the tender will soon be launched for the Tajpur deep sea port, leaving a question mark on the fate of the Adani-led project. Similarly, Wipro has announced the opening of a second campus back in 2021. However, there has been little progress on the same. Incidentally, the plot for Wipro's second campus were earmarked way back in 2009 during Buddhadev Bhattacharjee's left rule. The project is yet to take off. Which business is exactly Bengal talking about? And who can forget the violent protests led by Mamata Banerjee in 2008, which drove out the Tata Motors plant for manufacturing of nano from Singur in West Bengal to Sanand near Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Ratan Tata had then said how Mamata Banerjee had put a gun on his head and pulled a trigger, figuratively of course, which forced him to move his plant out of Bengal. It was then just a message from the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, which brought Tata Motors to Gujarat. Within 14 months, the factory was up and running. While the Nano may have failed, the Tata Tiago, Tata Tigor and Tigor EV are manufactured in that plant now. The plant played a significant role in the development of the automobile sector in Gujarat, which is now home to Suzuki Motors, MG Motor India, Hero MotoCorp, Honda, amongst others. It evolved from a single model plant to multi-model plant which manufactures 21 variants with 150 vehicle combinations. That is not all. Tata Motors also acquired Ford India's Sanand facility, which is close to its existing unit and is expecting to start manufacturing in the 4th quarter of 2023-24. Further, there is a lack of infrastructure in West Bengal. Speaking to the pamphlet, a Bengal-based political analyst said that corruption is rampant. Everyone wants cut money and bribes. There is no system in place to check the corruption, and businessmen are regularly arm-twisted and are victims of extortion. Who in their right mind would want to invest here? Big businessmen come and make promises at such investment summits to stay in the good books of the ruling political power, but nothing usually materializes. In June this year, former Chief Economic Advisor Ashok Kumar Lahiri said that the freebie culture in Bengal has been a hindrance to the development. He blamed militant trade unionism for the lack of infrastructure in Bengal. He said that if roads are not developed, the industries cannot promise timely delivery. He also pointed out the lack of deep sea ports, despite West Bengal being a coastal state. Unlike Gujarat and Odisha, also coastal states, West Bengal does not have a deep sea port, which plays a role to attract business opportunities. He also said that for the MSMEs to prosper, the big industries would have to open shops. But with lack of infrastructure, that also does not seem quite likely. In 1961, West Bengal had one of the highest per capita incomes, richer ever than Maharashtra. In 2018-19, it was poorer than Chhattisgarh, which is an impoverished state. West Bengal under the left government focused on the peasant economy. Hence, Bengal continues to be one of the states which contributes high in the agriculture sector. Agriculture currently contributes to about 12% of Bengal's GSDP. However, over the years, because of not keeping pace with changing times, Bengal economy has been suffering. With a dwindling agricultural economy and lack of prospects for industries, the state has reduced itself to PR filled with jargons like Memorandum of Understanding, Letter of Intent, Letter of Offer and Acceptance, which have very little impact on ground. Thank you for watching. If you liked the content, do like, share and subscribe to our channel, The Pamphlet.